Welcome to the show. Tonight we have big laughs, interviews, games, and what more. Here on Chilling3000 Hangouts with their host, David 3000. Hello everyone, thank you. Hello everyone, and welcome to another exciting edition of Chilling3000 Hangouts. How is everybody doing on this Easter weekend here so far? That's right. And it is Good Friday today. Happy Good Friday to all of you. And of course, this Sunday is Easter Sunday. And I like to say to myself, when Easter comes, that means the warm weather for good is right around the corner. Or already here, one way or the other. Here in Massachusetts, New England. Because you all know that the weather here can get crazy in April. Like, for example, this past Saturday, guess what happened? It technically snowed. It snowed in April. It felt like a winter day, and it was disgusting. But thankfully, the rain took care of it. This is here, and we're getting that close to more warm weather like today. Very warm outside. So there you have it. And also happy April break for those in Massachusetts or anywhere in the world have this week off from school or whatever the case. And yeah. So in this episode, is going to be the Good Friday Easter special, and we will not be having an interview tonight because I thought there was going to be an interview, but after a few days thinking about it, I want to take a break from that for this week with the special Easter episode. So we'll be back with interviews for next week. So there you go. And the agenda for tonight is Match Game, which is going to be our last one for a good while. The weekly baseball rundown number 3, a tribute game of High Rollers, which is a tribute for the great Wink Martindale, and finally our Hangout Session. And yes, Wink Martindale unfortunately passed away this week, so this episode is going to be a tribute to the great Wink Martindale. So let's have a moment of silence for the great game show legend Wink Martindale. And also, for those who did not see my update video from last night, from now on, we are doing only one episode of 2000 per week. After talking to my producer and a few days of thinking about it. So, we may come back up doing Sundays as well when the NFL season comes, but I'm not 100% sure on that right now. But for right now, we're doing Friday shows, and you guys are going to love them every single week. So, we'll see how this goes, and without further ado, let's begin Match Game, which is going to be our last game for a go out until the summer for Match Game 25. So, enjoy this one while it lasts. So, enjoy this Easter edition of the great game of Match of the Stars, Match Game.
Get ready to match the stars. Rant and Rave's Eric Lima, Brandon Beauregard, Joshua McLeod, Alex Houle, David St. Dennis, and Nate Parley as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 25 And here's the host of Match Game 25, Danny Lewis.
Oh, he got me
I'll dump it away.
You got a towel on the bed.
I like that.
Thank you.
I like
Took it
that.
away from her, though. She didn't really do anything to it.
There you go.
Let's say hi to our panel. Hello, stars. Let's welcome back Joshua McLeod. I put you next to Brandon because you both like that Takeshi's Castle show, apparently. Is that right?
Yeah, you kind of.
That's why I love that show.
No, about what?
Takeshi's Castle or Most Extreme Elimination Challenge or whatever the hell.
Oh, yeah, eliminated. Nose nugget.
Nose? What the hell?
That's a line from an MXC episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joshua knows all about that. Joshua knows all about that. I welcome back to Alex and Nate. I know I promised Nate the Richard Dawson seat, but David was originally supposed to sit this one out, but the person who was supposed to be in the sixth spot didn't show up, so yeah. That'll do it. Okay, without further ado, let's add our contestants. First up, Julian Leary.
Hello,
Welcome to the game. Tell us about yourself, please.
I'm a big game show fan.
All
I'm
right.
24 years old and I'm from New York.
Oh, from New York. Yes. We love New York. I'd like to be there one day, but I know David doesn't like the Yankees, but that's all right. Okay. What would you do with the money if you would have won it?
I donate it.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, that's really cool.
Okay, well, best of luck to you. And playing against you, we have Nickel of Nostalgia. How are you doing?
Yo, I'm doing okay.
Well, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm a junior at I'm gonna say it all, plug Muhlenberg, and I'm really into computer science, and I love archiving old television media because the past is gonna matter for the future.
That's right. Yes, shout out to Nick Story Archives. They do great work.
All right.
Okay, and I assume you all know how to play match game. I'm going to read a statement that's got a funny blank in it, and every time you match one of the 6 lovely people we have above, you get 50 points. And Julian, since you won the coin toss before the show started, you get to pick, would you like question A or would you like question B?
Question A, please.
Question A, okay. Mike said, I was just at a restaurant that was so short-handed.
How short-handed was it?
It was so short-handed that after I was done with my meal, they asked me to blank. No, Julian, don't say nothing. Don't say anything. I'll repeat it. Mike said, I was just at a restaurant that was so short-handed. After I was done with my meal, they asked me to blank. I think Eric's ready.
I'm all done. So.
Okay, Julian. Mike said, I was just at a restaurant that was so short-handed. After I was done with my meal, they asked me to blank. What would you say?
I would say they would ask me to clean up.
To clean up. Okay. All right, Eric, what did you say to that, sir?
Well, being a man who has worked 15 years in a restaurant, rest in peace, Ruby Tuesday, Dartmouth, and if I was eating there and the staff is short-handed, well, they would have me wash the dishes.
Wash the dishes, yeah. Unfortunately, that's a little too specific to match the because clean up, there can be a lot of things you clean up. Clean up the floor, clean the table. I mean, I used to bust tables when I worked at a restaurant for a few months.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, let's see what Mr. Beauregard says.
Uh-oh. I'm a little more cruel with this one. I said, off.
Hilarious.
Okay.
What restaurants do you go to?
Probably one that swears.
They're crappy ones.
But then again,
No, not really. Yeah. Good Lord mercy.
And the service at TGI Friday has really gone downhill.
Yeah.
Something that I have
the only one that closed.
something that I put off in order to do this because I didn't want the sounds of it getting in the way of it, which would be to wash my own dishes.
Wash
Oh, there you go. Wash your own. You and I are thinking the same wavelength, Josh.
All right. Mr. Hool, what did you say?
Well, I just couldn't think of anything. So after after had dinner, they told me to leave the place.
Leave the place.
One
They
and
fire
done.
you. What?
One
They
and
fire you. Hey, you're at a restaurant. You're fired. You're not working. You're fired.
All right. David, tell us what you said.
Clean up crap.
Crap. I think that's a match. I think that's a
Yay.
match. Clean up the crap.
Yeah. Oh, you got a match. All right, David.
Yeah.
There you go. There you
Alright,
go. You
fine.
redeemed yourself, brother.
And now it's my turn. And
Yeah, oh, sorry,
unfortunately,
let me get
I think
All right, Nate, we're
think-
looking for cleanup.
I think this is not going to work as well. I also said wash the dishes.
Wash the dishes.
Oh, you and I. Oh boy. Dave wavelength too. I like it. I like it. People.
Well, Julian, good.
Yeah.
You got 50 points there. Okay, Nickel, let's see how you do with this question. Okay. Jackie the Comic's new act is just awful.
Why is that?
Uh-oh.
You know why it's awful? Because he got all of his jokes from blank.
Jackie the Comic act is so awful. Those jokes from blank. That's a tough one.
Jackie the Comic's new act is just awful. He got all of his jokes from blank.
I think it's pretty here. Can't cut a joke. Oh my god.
I've written down my.
Quit messaging
I
me.
like, I like how your board is like double sided, Josh.
Yeah.
Is everyone else ready? Okay, Mr. Nostalgia. Jackie the Comic's new actor is just awful. He got all of his jokes from blank. What would you say?
My answer is Larry the Cable Guy.
Larry the Cable Guy. Okay.
Larry the Cable Guy.
All right, Eric, what'd you say?
I got someone worse. Mike Richards.
Oh,
Yeah. For those of you at home, mark Mike Richards' joke on your bingo cards.
I had to do it. I couldn't resist.
Yes. All right, Brandon, we're looking for Get Her Done, Larry the Guy.
First of all, Larry the Cable. I feel fine. Larry the Cable Guy. Sometimes he can be funny.
Yeah, you can. I agree.
Second, I'm so happy I'm not alone.
Mike Richards didn't really have any jokes, though, did he? I mean, other than I want to be the host of Jeopardy today.
He'd be the type of person if you want to get the worst comedy material from.
I thought you were going for Michael Richards.
Oh,
would
well,
also-
no, Kramer, that would have been
Oh,
good,
he's,
too.
but I guess his jokes were.
his physical comedy is great, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
So,
not talking about that.
Speaking of jokes that will offend a certain sect of the community, I would like to apologize in advance to any Jewish viewers we might be watching this.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
I was thinking more of like a joke book.
Yeah. Okay. Alex, what'd you say?
Well, my answer, I actually wasn't thinking of a person for my response, so I just.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because he actually got his jokes from Alexa.
Oh.
Damn those AIs.
Now, would you have matched that if he had said Siri?
That's funny.
Oh man.
That's a good one.
David, what'd you say?
Reddit.
I love it.
Okay, Nate, tell us what you said.
I was along the same train of thought with the AI bit. I said Chat GPT.
Chat GPT. Okay.
Okay, so it's a zilch. It's a zilch.
Okay, we'll be back with more Mass Game right after these commercials.
All right.
Hey, it's me again. I wanted to tell you about my latest project, the GSN Broadcast Archives, where we plan to document at least most of the broadcast history of our beloved game show network dating from December 1994 to the present time. Just type in gsnarchives.mirahees.org and get in on the action.
All day and all night, step out for a bite. Food treats that delight 24 hours a day. Come down to Mac tonight. Hey! Chill out, Singapore. McDonald's is 24 hours. Come down to Mac tonight. 24 hours round the clock. Come on down to Mac tonight.
I debate all day. It's what I do. But there are some things that are undebatable, like your mental health, my own mental health. I was in a dark place when my brother passed away in a car accident. I've never been more devastated than the day I lost my mom. I was depressed, miserable, in ways I never imagined. I reached out, and my sisters came, my pastor, my therapist. They helped me get through it. I found that the more I spoke up, the healthier my mind became. The chaos that was in me began to subside. I was more focused, clear. When you love your mind, you can go so much further. That's not up for debate. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org.
All right, welcome back to Mass Game. We're going to score Julian has 50 and Nicholas has 0. So Nick, you have to go first. Behind. Would you like question A or question B?
Question A.
Question A, okay. This year, the Easter Bunny is being replaced with a Playboy Bunny.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
So instead of giving out baskets of eggs, she's giving out baskets of blanks.
I immediately know my answer.
Okay. Yeah, this year the Easter Bunny is being replaced with a Playboy Bunny. So instead of giving out baskets of eggs, she's giving out baskets of blanks.
I got my answer.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, my answer's in.
Okay, Nickel. This year, the Easter Bunny is being replaced with a Playboy Bunny. So instead of giving out baskets of eggs, she's giving out baskets of, what would you say?
Condoms.
That's a good answer.
That's a good one.
All right. Eric, what did you say?
Oh, that's a good answer now, nostalgia. But I got a better one. Playboy magazines.
Playboy magazines.
Ah,
Okay.
second guess. That was
Yeah,
my
that's a
second.
good answer.
All right, Brandon, what did you say?
I don't know if I spelled this right.
Good. Oh, that's a good answer.
No, that's correct.
You would know.
Joshua, what'd you say?
Well, I thought that they would be giving away something special and something that you would cherish for all eternity. So naturally, I thought that they would be giving out Hugh Hefner's cremated ashes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
That's gross.
That's-
Dark, dark, dark.
Okay. Due to technical difficulties, Alex cannot be on screen, but his answer was bikini/bathing suits. Okay. Let's see what David said.
Magazine.
There you go, man.
You're in the same wavelength. There you go, brother.
All right. Nate, what did you say?
You know how Playboy bunnies are seen as sex symbols, I guess?
Yeah.
Price is right.
That's why I said the old bras.
Oh, I
Right.
see. Well, you didn't get any points, Nickel, but that's okay. We still have another round. Okay, Julian, let's see how you would do with this question.
Wow.
All right. Did you hear what Elon Musk has just announced?
Oh no.
No. What did
He said that after he sends astronauts to Mars, he said he wants to send astronauts to blank. Did you hear what Elon Musk has announced? After he sends astronauts to Mars, he's going to send astronauts to
Get over there.
Okay, Julian, did you hear what Elon Musk just announced? After he sends astronauts to Mars, he's going to send astronauts to where?
Your anus.
Oh.
All right, nice little play on word there. All right, Eric, what'd you say?
Well, I think Julie and I think of the same wavelength. Uranus.
All right, that's okay. Good job.
Good going.
Brandon, what'd you say?
No words the matter if they are, I need this job. Now, for my answer, I decided to go with something that I think deserves a little more credit.
Okay.
Even though it's no longer a planet, it's a dwarf planet now.
That's a good answer, Pluto.
That's,
Yeah.
that's a good answer. Okay.
Joshua, we're looking for our Uranus.
This may, well, I can show you that later, but how about I give you my answer first?
Oh, okay.
This
Get
might be a match because he, of course, would want to send them to repopulate his anal sphincter.
Oh my god.
Which if you were talking to him, would be Uranus.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Anal sphincter. That's
All right.
Oh my god.
Alex, tell us what you said.
Alex, put it right with you, brother.
Once again, due to technical difficulties, Alex couldn't be on the screens, but Alex's answer to this question was a black hole. Okay, now, David, tell us what you said. To hell.
Jeez.
Because that's what happens when they go to Mars. Go die and on.
I don't know about that. Okay, and Nate, what did you say?
I thought they'd go a little further down the line of the solar system. I said Jupiter.
Jupiter. Okay. I'm surprised nobody said a place where they would go instantly die. The sun.
Oh.
Oh, that would be another good answer.
All right, good job, Julian. Now you have a total of 100 points. But now it's time for matchup, where you can build up your score by playing against the clock. And Nickel, since you're behind, you get to go first. All you have to do is get one match, and you'll already be tied. So
Okay.
I guess you can't pick Alex because he's whatever. But with one of the remaining panelists you'd like to play with for matchup.
I like to play with Eric.
Eric, okay. All right, before the show, the two contestants filled these out. Okay. Now, every time you get a match, you get 100 points. 45 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
And go. Come sail away right away.
Right away.
Match. Spare change, costume change.
Spare change.
Match. Green acres, green screen.
Green screen.
Match. Background music, face the music.
Background music.
That's a match. Common sense, common knowledge.
Common sense.
Match. Michael Douglas, Michael Bublé.
Michael Douglas.
Match. Motion picture, the big picture.
Motion picture.
No match.
Huh.
Wildfire, wild and crazy.
Wild and crazy.
That's a match. Pizza parlor, massage parlor.
Pizza parlor.
That's a match. Rainstorm or perfect. That's okay. Wow, that was
I
7.
counted 8. That's 8.
Okay, 8. That's right. Yeah, very good.
400 points for me.
No, actually, that's 800 points.
100 points. That was good.
He had 100 each.
I can keep track of the points for you, Danny, so you don't have to.
He said, right. You said spare.
Oh,
change.
8 matches. I've impressed myself. That's pretty good.
Okay, Julian, you got your work cut out for you. Who would you like to play with now?
I'll choose Nate.
You'll choose Nate. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Now you need 7 to tie and 8 to win. So this might be tough.
All right.
Yeah, hold on.
Let's see what I can do for you, Julian. Good luck.
All right.
Okay. 45 seconds on the clock. Good luck to you both. All right. And go. Voicemail, junk mail.
Junk mail.
No match. Open marriage, open bar.
Open bar.
Match. Weekend plans, weekend update.
Weekend update.
No match.
Mm.
Federal Express, Pony Express.
Pony Express.
No match. Curb stomp, curb your enthusiasm.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
That's a match. Drew Carey, Drew Barrymore.
Drew Carey.
Match. Space Alien, Space Bound.
Space Alien.
Match. Aflac Duck, Lame Duck.
Aflac Duck.
No match. Extra Strength, Extra Credits.
Extra Credits.
No match. Taco Bell, Liberty Bell.
Taco Bell.
That wouldn't have mattered. Okay. Nickel is the winner, everyone.
Julian.
Here comes the slime.
Well, thank you, Julian. Thanks for playing. We'll give you
You're welcome.
psychological counseling. Nickel gets to play the Superman for $50,000 right after this.
At Geico.com, you can handle all your car insurance needs online. It's so easy, a caveman could do it.
Seriously, we apologize. We had no idea you guys were still around.
Yeah, next time maybe do a little research.
Gentlemen, are we ready to order?
I'll have the roast duck with the mango salsa. I don't have much of an appetite, thank you.
Shred bubble. Shred and pug on this mug bubble. Shred pug on the painting of the wave that you can't quite name off the top of your head bubble. And anything else on anything else instead bubble.
The Come On Down Shuffle. Bob Barker. Come on down. The Price is Right. Bob Barker. What do you have to tell us?
The Price is Right, the Barker era. Watch now, only on Pluto TV.
So come on down.
All right, welcome back to Mass Game. We're here with our champion, Nostalgia. You won the game. You have $800. That's your money to keep no matter what. But we're going to see if you can turn that into potentially $50,000. Right?
Well, I'm ready.
Okay, now we surveyed a previous studio audience and asked them to write down their best response to this. Blank cleaning. Now, the least popular answer will be worth $100, so then you can play for $10,000. Then the second most will be $250, and then $25,000. And the most popular answer will be worth $500, but then give you a chance to play for $50,000. So and you can call on Alex as well, since all I'll have to do is text it. But you can use the assistance of 3 of the panelists to help you with this question. So who would you like to call on first?
Josh.
Okay.
Something that I get done eventually. I got 2, but I'll go with my yearly cleaning.
Yearly cleaning, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean by that. Like when you go to the dentist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else?
Could I try David?
Yeah.
Dry
cleaning, okay.
That's good.
And one more, Nickel.
I'll try Emo Inuashi.
Brandon, what would you say?
Spring cleaning, I would say.
That would have been my answer.
That I think.
Okay, so let me recap. Nickel, you have yearly cleaning, dry cleaning, and spring cleaning. Now, you can choose any one of those 3, or you can pick one of your own, but you want to try to figure out, you want to say which is the most popular answer. So what do you think is most popular?
I'm going to have to say, given this time, right now, it has to be spring cleaning.
Spring cleaning. All
There you
right.
go.
All right, let's take a look at what's behind the $100 response. All right, spring cleaning. All right, you got to play for $10,000.
That surprises me.
Hey, I thought it would be higher than that.
I thought that would be the 500. I'm curious.
Let's take a look at what was
I
on
presume, I'm guessing house cleaning might be the first.
Let's see.
That could be.
Oh, okay, next.
Maybe it is dry cleaning.
Yeah, well, let's try.
Right. David had the number one answer. David, you're on a roll. You
Yeah.
redeemed yourself, man. You know exactly what you were doing, brother.
So,
Okay, now Nickel, that means you get to play for $10,000. So you have the opportunity to do a head-to-head match with any of the 6 people, and if they match you, you win $10,000. So who would you like to match with for the final?
could I try Eric again?
Sure.
All
Yeah,
right.
no problem.
Yeah, you and I did so well with that head-to-head matchup in 45 seconds. Why the heck not? Let's go.
All right. For $10,000, Blank Madness. Blank Madness.
Done.
All right. Hold on. Okay, Nickel. If you can match the answer that Eric's written down on his dry erase board, we'll give you $10,000. So what's your answer to Blank Madness?
I was a big fan of using these toys, so I'm going to have to say Marble Madness.
Oh.
Marble Madness.
That was a hard one. So what did Eric write instead?
I think everyone was thinking in terms of.
Yeah, I thought you would be in terms of sports, and it just got over just now.
Oh,
right.
You got the
March
first
Madness.
syllable. You got the first syllable right.
Yeah, the first 3 letters, but I didn't think Marble Madness.
That was any.
That was a video game back in the day.
Did everyone else say March? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
March. Sorry about that, buddy. I thought you would win 10 grand, man.
All right, well, Nick, you walk away with $1,800, and thanks for being here on that game. We'll be back with more nonsense on Chilling3000 Hangouts in just a moment.
Introducing Friday's Feast of Fall.
8 great new dishes.
Friday's colossal Cajun onion.
Could you pass me
The creamy spinach and artichoke dip.
I changed my mind.
Then the entrees.
Sauteed chicken in marsala cream
The
sauce.
spicy Thai chicken and noodles.
The sizzling filet Rio.
Ooh. Now the dessert.
Hot caramel apple pie a la mode.
I want some.
Everyone look forward to Friday.
All right, hello, you beautiful, wonderful people out there. Welcome to the weekly baseball rundown, hosted by Network 3000, and I am the interim host of the show, Eric Lima, Red Sox fan. Hello, and with me is a fan of the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers, Mr. Johnny Garfield. Johnny, how you doing, man?
How do you do? Pretty well, my friends.
All right, I am glad to hear of it. And before we get to our team reports, since it's just the two of us right now, Kevin Henry cannot make it, and Jesse will be running a little late, so it was just me and Johnny for right now. And it looks like something that came out of the Hot Corner. I'm going to play this to see if I can play it.
Can Juan Soto keep his mouth shut? Did you guys see the quote on the cover of the New York Post today? Yeah.
Is he stupid as fuck, or what's going on?
Look, Aaron Judge is a better hitter than Pete Alonso. Yes,
Yes.
everyone knows that. This isn't breaking news. But it's just, you don't say that when you got signed for $765 fucking million, and through 15 games you have 1 home run, 4 RBIs, and you're batting .230, and every time a runner's in scoring position, you roll over a weak ground ball to second base.
Not just that. It's not like he came over from the Dodgers, who had a great lineup with Shohei hitting behind him. He came over from the fucking Yankees in the Bronx, across town.
Like, you can't see, you
don't do that.
Pete Alonso has like the 5th best OPS in baseball right now. The reason he's not playing well is not Pete Alonso's fault. He got the intentional walk that he was claiming he wouldn't get, and then Pete Alonso hits a 3-run double the one time it fucking happened. So Juan Soto, how about you just hit better? It's like the pitches are not the problem. He's not hitting well right now. What possible good comes from taking this interview and giving that quote?
The reporter reporter's probably getting a little paid.
Sorry about that.
Hell
He's
of a
getting
question.
blown by his bosses right now. For you got that quote out of him? He was that stupid? Like, you better have a recording because there's no way he fucking said that. He goes, no, I have a recording. He said it.
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Because you're not from New York.
Sure.
You're not.
You never
I agree.
You never lived in New York either. Like, it is a whole thing.
I agree it's a stupid thing to say, but it's like you said it. Aaron Judge is a better hitter than Pete Alonso. Let's not pretend. They asked Juan Soto why he was struggling, and he deflected a little. And
That's what I'm saying. That's a pussy move.
That's
That's a pussy move. Like,
sure.
say, I'm not seeing the ball well right now, but I'll get it going.
Yeah, but the truth is he is getting pitched different with Pete Alonso behind him than Aaron Judge, and that's all he said.
Dude, but 2 weeks ago, he said he's the best hitter in baseball until proven otherwise. And now he's in an interview saying, well, I don't have the best hitter in baseball behind me anymore, so how am I supposed to hit the baseball? By being the best hitter in baseball, as you claim you are.
Unbelievable. I don't know what Juan Soto, I know he's a young kid. Was it 22, 23 years old? And got paid all that money. Here's an idea. You back up everything you say. You better back up everything you say. In this case, hit the stinking baseball. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Johnny?
there's a quote by the late Dizzy Dean who once said, "It ain't bragging if you can back it up." So he's got to really do something here.
Thank you, Mr. Johnny Garfield. That is why you are the fan of the world champion Dodgers, because you know your team and you know your players. So that was the other one. MLB umpire Hunter Wendelstedt takes a line drive to the head while working the Mets Twins game. Speaking of the Mets, and Minnesota's only Tyrone Taylor hit a line drive down and sent him falling to the ground, and he's eventually able to stand up, walk off the field with the medical staff at his side. He did not return to the game.
Oh my!
And he's undergoing, but he's undergoing additional tests in Minneapolis. Encouraging, he's in good spirits. He was in touch with our medical staff. We'll continue to monitor his status. And Adam Hamari, the second base umpire, moved to first, and a three-man crew finished the game. Twins won 4-3 in 10 innings.
And all I can say is I wish Mr. Wendelstedt a very speedy recovery. That's pretty scary.
Uh-oh. We got a backup channel with David.
I believe it or not, I've actually witnessed an umpire kind of get hit by a line drive once before back in 2012.
Yeah. So
I said the S word because of the scariness of the moment, but thankfully he was all right. Not that severe.
Yeah. He'll be all right. Carlos Mendoza told reporters he heard Wendelstedt was fine. So
good to know.
So I think that'll be good. Also, Spencer Strider makes MLB strikeout history. First major league start since the 2024 UCL surgery, and made his season debut. Loss against the Blue Jays. He generated 13 swinging strikes on the afternoon. 12 of those coming on either fastball or slider. Fastball is about 95. Register more spin. 2 more strikeouts. Let's see. Establish himself. How many strikeouts did he throw? I mean, he didn't tell me to say that. Struck out 5 of the 24 batters he faced, giving him 500 for his career. So that's
pretty impressive considering his comeback effort is only just beginning.
I'll tell you what, Spencer Strider could end up winning a Cy Young if he has not won one already.
Yeah.
If he keeps it up. He needs to stay healthy, though. That's the most important thing. Okay. ESPN makes surprises Savannah Bananas after MLB opt-out, sportingnews.com. See what the Savannah Bananas are like. Major League Baseball's
Harlem Globetrotters.
Yes, thank you.
I love those guys.
I'm just distracted by the lovely ladies.
They know how to put on a show, I'll tell you that much.
All right. So they decided to end the partnership with Major League Baseball, played by ESPN now announced it will broadcast games played by the Savannah Bananas exhibition team that integrates stunt stunts and jokes into its games. Okay. And in the ESPN, they'll air 10 Friday night and Saturday night games for the Banana Ball World Tour, which begins on April 26th, and they will be held at several football teams as well as Fenway Park and Camden Yards.
Oh my!
So because of the fact of the announcement, as the announcement came after decision to opt out a 7-year, $550 million per year contract with Major League, and Rob Manfred obviously is not very happy with it. So what do you think? Savannah Bananas on ESPN.
That should be a hoot, I think. I mean, their reputation has kind of grown over the past few years ever since they started their little show, and I'm like, this should be interesting. On the other hand, it's kind of surprising that MLB and ESPN are parting ways after over 35 years.
Yeah, that because ESPN are a lot of baseball. I mean, and Nesson does Red Sox games and all, and then to me, Nesson was taken off the with the basic cable channels and went on to the premium, which kind of sucked, But I ended up finding a way to watch him. So, Blue Jays pitching staff sets new team record with 19 strikeouts, and against the Braves, no surprise. Chris Bassett, and then Chris Bassett struck out the side in the first inning, and then Chris Bassett had 10 strikeouts. Brendan Little had 3. Nick Sandin had 1. Yimi Garcia had 4. And Jeff Hoffman had 1.
Oh, those poor Braves. Wasn't expecting this sluggish of a start of a season for those guys.
So, yeah, I am very, very shocked at this. It just, and you would think, the Braves have been hapless, but, Blue Jays, I'll tell you one thing. I don't understand the Blue Jays, and they would end up in last place last year. And this year, they're firing on all cylinders. They came out once the Red Sox swept the Cardinals. Here comes Toronto.
Oh my!
And basically, was it 2 out of 3 games they won because the Red Sox won on the walk off, and then Red Sox run to a buzzsaw with Chicago as well. And until Garrett Crochet, well, we'll talk about a little bit about that. It's unbelievable. The young season already some surprising things happening. I know the one team that's not surprised me is your Dodgers. So I want to talk about your Dodgers there, Johnny, and see what the world champs are up to.
Well, it was bound to happen, but they've kind of tailed off a little bit. They were handed their worst shutout in team history, in their very long history, 16-0 over the Cubs. Holy!
Oh wow! I think I saw that game, man. Got to the point one of their position players pitched for them, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But eventually, I think in the grand scheme of things, this was just bound to happen. They're bound to kind of have a little slow stretch, but I think they'll pick up again very soon.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know they will. They're the world champions, and you know what? You can't. They're my favorite National League team, the Dodgers, by the way, because I think they have a special tradition and all that, and really cool having. And they have my guy, Dave Roberts, as their manager. The guy whose stolen base changed the Red Sox future for Red Sox fortunes forever back in 2004. So gotta respect that. And they have also my boy Mookie Betts there doing well. Now, it's very interesting to see him at shortstop again, because when the Red Sox first drafted him, that was where Mookie Betts was originally playing. So, and I think Dave Roberts must have known that. So,
I think he was pretty impressed with what he saw in him.
Yeah, and possibly, and for him doing that is just really, really cool, and plays the outfield, plays the infield, and the history of Jackie Robinson, Ohtani, Shohei Ohtani, man.
Oh yeah,
I got mad respect. Shohei, I'm telling you, that kid. I'll tell you what, he's gonna be his most popular. I'll tell you when Japan's should be proud of him. Mr. 50-50. The first 50-50 guy.
And maybe the last one for quite some time, unless he does it again, which it just might happen.
Yeah, it could. You never know. But it's a shame that the Red Sox couldn't afford to get him. But I'll tell you one thing, though. He'd be one guy I would love to have on the Red Sox. If I had my own video game baseball Red Sox version, he'd be on it. You know what I mean? If I made my own Red Sox team in the video game baseball league, I had Shohei Ohtani on the dot.
And I'll tell you something. I have, for the past year, ever since he came to the Dodgers, trying to get anyone on the Dodger management to call the guy Excalibur because of his legendary status and what he does.
Excalibur. That's a good nickname for him.
Oh yeah,
Excalibur Otani. That's a.
I love
that is. All right, Red Sox. They swept the Cardinals. Lost 2 out of 3 against Toronto. Yeah, well, actually 3 out of 4 against Toronto, and then Red Sox came in running to a buzzsaw against the White Sox. Lost 11-1 past Friday, 3-2, and then Red Sox won the last game 3-1 and Gary Crochet's near no hitter bid, and then the Rays they come in against the Rays. They got mollywopped 16-1, but the Red Sox won yesterday 7-4, and right now with the bomb in the ninth, they're leading 1-0. And if they hold on to that score, they'll probably win the game. And then you got 4 games. They're coming back to Fenway this weekend, Easter weekend, Easter Patriots Day weekend, because Red Sox are going crazy. 4-game series against the White Sox, and the Mariners are coming in for 3, and then back out on the road against the Guardians and the Blue Jays, and then back home against the Twins and the Rangers for 4-game set with the 3-game set with the Twins and Rangers, 3-game set with the Blue Jays and Guardians, and Mariners. Yep. So that's it. So that is it for our weekly baseball rundown. I do apologize for the less amount of people that we have here. To closing, I know a lot of us are game show fans out there. We want to send our condolences and prayers to the family, relatives, and fans of one Winston Conrad Martindale, Mr. Wink Martindale. I know he probably was a baseball fan as well, and I want to say prayers and condolences, and rest in peace, Mr. Wink Martindale, and thank you for great entertainment, for entertaining us and all the game shows we watched when we were kids growing up.
Truly a life well lived for him.
Yeah, 91 years old. Good guy. All right, then. So that is it for the baseball rundown. We will see you later. And hopefully your life hits you a home run. See ya. Bye-bye.
Are you ready for the ultimate entertainment experience? Then welcome to the Network 3000. We've got you covered with all of the variety of content such as our weekly programs like Chilling3000 Hangouts, the Popcorn Panel Podcast, Sports Show Standing Sin, Breaking the Chains, and more. We also got the game shows, game plays, play-by-play reactions, blogs, and other fun stuff you can only get here on the Network 3000. Subscribe today.
All right. Before I you guys backstage, I just want to do another moment of silence for someone who also passed away. Just recently in our sports YouTube community. Just recently this week. By the name of let me go back here and make sure. Okay, there we go. I just sent the link. Darian Hopkins. He had a great play-by-play sports channel. He was part of the Snowman Multimedia community as well, and I first discovered him on his channel, Snowman Multimedia, and it was just so sad to see him pass away at a young age. I don't know how he passed away, but I saw him start posting on Discord like a week ago, and it's just so sad that just recently this week on Monday Tuesday it was this same day as Wink Martindale, he passed away as well. So do a moment of silence for him before we play High Rollers for Wink Martindale right now. Thank you. All right, let's bring Yoko and Johnny in. Hello, guys. How are you doing?
Hello. Hey, doing well.
Good to hear. Let me just make sure to tell her that.
Yeah, because I know we have Turd playing as well.
Oh.
Yep. There we go. So I didn't know you were a baseball fan as well, Yoko.
Yeah, I just started. Yeah, I've been a Phillies fan ever since I was a wee little lad.
A Phillies fan, you said?
Yep.
Okay. So your favorite player is Bryce Harper, I assume.
Harper, I remember the days of John Crook, the Wild Thing being on the team, Mitch Williams.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you watch other sports as well?
The big four, so baseball, football, hockey, basketball, and Formula One.
Okay. And I know Gianni just mostly watches hockey.
Well, yeah, mostly because I work for a hockey team.
Yep. Devils.
Yep.
And now we get to play for the best. Now we get to play for the best trophy in all of sports.
Yep.
Yep. Would it be okay if we can Gianni start share screening the game to make sure it works while we wait
I
for
was gonna do that.
Yep.
Okay. So once we have the okay, and did you make sure the audio was turned on?
It does, yeah.
Okay. So they'll play it until the turn is here, and once he's on, we'll get started with high rollers, and then I'll have you have the 4, and we'll keep on going with the game. And I'll make sure I'll have I'll make sure I have a backup player in case Turd can't make it. So let me do a little week recap. Tell us the story of what's happened in your week, Gianni.
Actually, lots been going on. We just finished regular season for the Devils. We are in the playoffs. We had our last game on Wednesday, but we have our 2 home games. We start on Easter Sunday away in Carolina, and then have another away game on Tuesday, and then I'll be home seeing those games on the 25th and the 27th.
Okay.
For now.
And remind the people what you do at the Devils game.
So I work as part of the guest services team as an usher. So I mostly take tickets, or show people to their seat, kind of make sure they need help with anything, answer any questions they have about the building.
All right. So you just make sure they get them in the right seat and all that.
Yeah.
Okay. And how much experience does the job need?
Doesn't really require that much. It's basically an easy job. I guess you got to mostly. There's not really much any prerequisite requirements that you might need.
Okay. And Yoko, what's going on in your week this past?
Well, I'm getting ready next week for my first anime convention of the season.
Okay.
Yep. And go ahead.
Go on.
Oh, I actually host game show panels at a lot of these conventions on the East Coast here.
How did you manage that?
Started in 2015 when I filled in with Brian Sapinski. He needed the help at the Castle Point Anime Convention. And then the next year after that, I just took over. He had to step down due to personal.
Okay.
And I've been running the panels ever since. 2015 was actually my first year doing it solo, and I've been doing it ever since.
That's cool. Can anybody do that if they wanted to for one time?
It's a matter of just getting the right programs, either from Travis or Grego, and writing the material. That's the hardest part. Material and prizes.
Yeah, and how do you give is how do you give away the prizes?
I use the 1 to 100 scale for most of them. So, like for every $100, they get to go prize shopping in my prize suitcase. Certain shows I'll actually have prizes set up to give away.
If I was doing deal or no deal, for example, at an anime convention, I'll just if I have to give away real prizes, I'll just make sure like it's like actual prizes sort of given and maybe also money as well. Just something like that.
Yep. Sometimes I give away gift cards. One year I did them, and I did it at one convention. Forget which one it was, but the contestant actually turned down the gift card and instead asked to have the money donated to St. Jude.
Oh, okay.
And
that is interesting.
Yep. Not only that, I donated the money like they asked, but I matched that. So instead of them getting the $25 gift card that I offered for finishing in runner-up for press, they actually asked to have that donated to St. Jude. And since that is a valuable prize that they can do, that they can opt to have.
I'm not sure when I'll do a convention for a game show, but hopefully, I just have to find the right people for being the cameraman.
Yeah, I mean, I do it. I have one camera. Sometimes, if my friends are helping me out, I'll do a 2-camera setup. We edit the videos, put them on YouTube. Right now, I got a little bit of a backlog on videos, but we upload them and put them on YouTube for the rest of the world to see.
Gianni, are you into anime at all?
Not really. I would maybe like to host, I guess, or not really conventions, but any like parties or whatever, any like meetings or whatever. If they need like game shows, I want to host that also. But I'm not really big into anime. It's kind of the thing I kind of would if I were to host at a convention.
Yeah. But I do know for a fact, while looking up game show conventions like a long time ago, I know a lot of contestants like dress up for it.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not really into anime because it's a community that I'm not part of, but it is something for others to get into.
I've been cosplaying since 2003.
The year I was born. Okay.
I started in 2003 being a cosplayer.
Turt's here.
Yep.
Hey, Turd.
Hey, good.
No, I'm not.
All right, Johnny, are you ready to get this?
I'm ready to do this.
All right, I'll be backstage watching you, and hope you guys have a good time here.
All right. Let's see if he gets the screen. Okay, he's got the screen. You all ready to go?
Yep.
All right, let's do this. Here we go.
I don't hear the audio. Whoops.
Me either.
You don't hear it.
You may have to share the entire screen.
I might have to do that.
Yeah. Because you want to make sure the audio quality that is set.
Well, are we using Hackbox to buzz in, or
we are going to be using Buzzman or Buzzin.
Buzzin.live?
Buzzin.live, yep.
All right.
That's interesting. How are you doing?
Yeah, to share audio.
Okay. How are you doing, Tur, tonight?
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Yeah. But we have Easter coming up. Thank God. But
that we do.
Yeah. The only way people, well, for me, if I wanted to hunt for eggs, it would only be for money.
There you go.
Yeah. But I don't know what my plan is for Easter. But Easter's a good holiday, personally. I think that is the middle of the spring. Like, there's nothing much going on in the spring. Like, we have, New Year's for January, Valentine's Day for February, St. Patrick's Day for March, and then etc. So it's a good holiday for April.
I'm wondering it's going to be busy in the casino on Sunday.
Yeah. Turd, are you into anime, L?
Into what?
Anime.
Not really. I mean, my kids are, but I've just never got into it.
Yeah, same. Yoko was just talking about how he hosts his game shows at anime conventions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Okay. All right,
Okay.
let's try now.
I have the intro. Yeah, we'll start from the intro again.
Yeah.
Do that. Okay, if y'all hear, we'll start again. If y'all hear,
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. Nothing.
Still nothing. Okay.
You may need to unplug your headphones then. I don't know.
So hold on, Gianni, are you using the old runner software or the updated version?
Updated.
So,
I mean,
yeah,
Gianni,
see, this is a little different since it's not Discord.
Yeah, Gianni, you may have to unplug your headphones for this one so we can hear it. Maybe that might be it.
What were you saying?
You may have to unplug your headphones for us to hear it.
Yeah, hold on. I might have a.
Yeah. And if that doesn't work, you could try.
Might have to try that.
If that doesn't,
I might try this actually. Switch these might work.
Okay. And if that doesn't work, we could just try it on your phone, like using your camera on your phone to like that. Apologies for the difficulties, folks, but we will get there soon.
You realize right now you're.
We'll take a.
All right, I hear you guys.
Yep.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yep, same here.
All right, let's see if this works.
If not, you may need to unplug your headphones entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're missing 3 assignments and econ.
Anyway, let's see how this goes.
You either have 2 zeros or you have missing stuff in ELA.
All right, let's see how this does.
Okay. Close that.
Yeah.
Oh wait. I forgot I gotta close it out. There we go.
If this doesn't work, Gianni may have to go on his phone and point at the computer.
Okay.
No, all I know is that's missing.
Nope, I don't hear it.
Still nothing.
Okay, so here's the plan. Still have the screen, but go on your phone. Go on your phone. Go on the stream or go on your phone. Unplug your headphones, and then mute the streamer tab on your computer, so that way we can hear the audio on the computer.
So wait, you're saying go on the phone and then have it on here? While you're...
What I'm saying is go on the phone, mute the StreamYard on your... still share screen on the computer, but go on your phone so we can get the audio from your phone.
Okay.
So we'll just once you get on your and also make sure your headphones are unplugged as well. So I think the headphones are the issue, unfortunately. But Yoko, what is your favorite game show
Pressure Luck.
to watch. Pressure Luck. Okay.
Yep,
And what was-
it's my fan favorite show that I mainly do at every convention.
Okay. And what was your third? I forgot what you said in the interview.
Tic Tac Toe, of course.
It must have been a very tough day for you earlier this week with the loss of Wink.
Yeah, it was enough to where I canceled I dropped down the live stream I was going to do for Monopoly and instead did I guess it wound up being 3.5 hour long tribute to Wink.
Wow.
Nice.
That's cool.
I was on the bus ride. I was on the bus to work when I got the news about it.
Yeah, I was when I saw it. So it was around 6:30 or so, and when I was going on Facebook to check something, and when I saw the black on Wink's Facebook profile, I was like, "Oh no!" And then I
Yep.
saw the news. So very, very sad. But Wink Martindale, I said this in the comment section of a video, and I'll say it again here. If there's any game show that needs a great game show host, Wink Martindale is the perfect fit for it.
Oh, I will agree on that. You know,
Sure. Agree what I said there, Turd?
Say it again.
I was saying if there's any game show out there that needs a great game show host, Wink Martindale was the perfect fit for it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he was.
him and Randy West. You gotta
Well,
get
Randy West
get-
was more of an announcer.
Yeah, that's what I say. You gotta get Randy to be the announcer.
Yes, shout out to Wink Martindale, Randy West. Sorry, Randy West, who is probably going through a rough grief right now. So
The whole community is. I mean, even us as fans. You know.
Yeah. All right.
I even gave a moment of silence at the start of my stream today.
Yeah, and I did the same thing as well earlier. Earlier in the thing. So it was a very sad time.
Yeah.
Gianni, if you can, still have a share screen, but go on your phone and we can hear the audio from there.
Okay.
Just keep that share screen. We just need to hear the audio from your phone.
All right.
Apology. Go on.
Turd, is Ryan Software always like this when it comes to sharing it through this?
We always use Discord, but this is
so yeah, his his old runner stuff, like the old runner stuff. Yes, there was problems with it in the audio, but you gotta think that was like ungodly old software, whereas the stuff that he had updated, it did not have the same kind of problems. The audio was always easily heard, but when you're doing it through Discord, it's never a problem. But the only I guess stuff I've had to do with StreamYard is when I've done stuff with like David or whatever. So
yeah. And also Danny with Match Game, which I gotta say, Match Game is probably the easiest game show to ever do.
Yeah.
But
I just been busy this week getting all of my content ready. Now I just got to take it over to Staples and print it all out.
Yeah. Sir, what content are you working on for MPG or whatever in the future. If I'm trying to say, if you have thought about making the game show stuff for the spring.
And who were you asking that to?
Oh, there we go. You turn. What game show stuff you're thinking about doing for the springtime?
Well, I mean, Monopoly. It's getting close to coming to an end for season 3, and then the Barry Enright Cup. We start our Tower of Terror tournament this next week, so it's got like 4 more episodes, and it'll be over. So for the most part, especially with the new baby coming and stuff, I will probably do like I normally do. They'll probably, take a break for a little while. Definitely will be, back and strong again come October with the 4th season of Monopoly. And, there's always some, other little side projects talked about. And, at some point, we're doing Definition After Dark with Jason as well. That's still got a few more episodes left. But, at some point, we'll bring Sorry back. So, always looking at stuff.
Turd, congratulations.
Yeah, indeed. Johnny, can you unmute your phone if you can, please?
Yeah, how's
And then,
this? Good?
Yeah, and can you turn on your camera on your phone as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully. All right. Now play the game from your phone.
Quick the game?
On the computer. Yeah.
Yeah.
On the computer.
Yeah, it's on my computer.
Nope. No sound. Oh,
No,
well,
we
yeah,
can
there
hear
is.
it. We can hear it. We can hear it. All right. Have fun, guys.
And now, here's the man with all the action. Your host, Gianni Pizzi. It's me.
I know that guy.
Yeah, same here.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome. Glad you can join us here for this special edition of High Rollers here on the Network 3000. That's right, we are back in between seasons here for a special tribute to Wink Martindale. And we have 2 players here. Hoping to win a lot of money, $100,000, and a lot of prizes as well. Let's meet them. We're going to start with our first player, Mr. Scott, a.k.a. Yoko. Hello.
Hello. Hey, Johnny.
So, I believe for both of you guys, first time playing on my High Rollers that I've done here on the Network 3000. Why don't you go ahead and tell the folks home about yourself, where you're from, what you do, anything else interesting?
Well, my name is Yoko. I'm from New York City. I'm a poker dealer at a major casino in Atlantic City. When I am not dealing out cards, I travel to many different anime conventions on the Northeast, hosting game show panels. And I'm actually getting ready at the time of recording today. I'm actually getting ready for my very first convention of the season.
Oh, nice. So, where are you going to be hosting that, and what do you have set to host?
Well, I'm going to be hosting that down in Beckley, West Virginia at Kazakon. Brand new convention, just started a couple years ago. I'm going to be doing 4 shows. I'm going to be doing Press, Wipeout, Caesar's Challenge, and Farkle.
Well, that stuff will be a lot of fun to do. Those are some good games to host at conventions.
Yes.
Good luck to you and good luck to your opponent. Also, the first time having here on My High Rollers, we have Mr. Turd Ferguson.
Yeah, that's your opinion.
Well, I mean, I do have the facts on that. I do know who has played. I do have notes on who has played in the first season. First season was done over on David's server on the Network 3000.
I hear they're actually considering doing an upgrade, and it's actually going to become the Network 4000.
Ooh, that would be interesting. David, do you know if we're gonna do that? Anyway, anything else we need to know about you? That's the fun stuff.
Well, I used to be a hand model for the International House of Pancakes. And
So
currently, I
would pour the syrup over on the pancakes, right?
Well, this is true. And I also I've gotten kind of involved in some philanthropic work, helping give Puerto Rican chimpanzees breast augmentation.
Okay, well, that does sound interesting. Good luck to the both of you. Where's that? We'll get to the before we get started here. We're going to be using buzzin.live for this. I'm going to send the code to you guys in the chat. If I don't want to do that.
Okay, then.
Good old Todd Newton dancing there.
All right, the code is 8675309. That sounds familiar.
Your code, that's probably going to say that is the real code. Once you're in, go ahead and hit your buzzer so I know it works. Go, you're good. Sorry, go ahead. Oh, you're good. Okay. So, let's get to the game. Turn my camera back on for you guys. All right. So, the prizes that we had, if you watched with us on the last season that we did, in or episode 10, the season finale, these are some of the same prizes that we had, although we got some new prizes in there. I don't remember what they are. First column, we have a washer and dryer worth $27.68. Saucer worth $17.99. 50-inch 3D plasma HDTV worth $3,300. A trip to Boston with $54.17. Making that a total for the first column of $13,284. And in column 2, we're going to have a bedroom group and a pair of e-readers for $8,354. I think I remember those. 58-inch plasma HDTV worth $26.99. Retro dual fuel range worth $4,195. Trip to Monte Carlo worth $7,556. And elliptical trainer worth $2,000. Making that total for column 2, $24,804. In column number 3, we have trip to Nashville. Fancy turret there. For $4,003. Worth 28, or leather sofa worth $28.17. Mini Cooper worth $20,350. Swim spot worth $15,360. And a 5.1 home theater speaker system worth $25.95. And total for column 3, $46,125 for a total of $84,213. Those are the prizes. Let's take a look at the numbers. Ooh, hot column is number 2. You roll 11, you get that $24,000 prize package, plus you get $10,000 in addition to that. So, players, are you ready to go?
Yes.
Sure.
Right. Here we go with the first question. I will give you three multiple choice answers followed by the question. Buzz in at any time. If you're wrong, control goes over to your opponent. Go. A neck, ear, or the jaw? If someone whacked you in the mandible, what type of soreness would likely result? Oh, I did not give you buzzer.
Well, I buzzed in, so.
Turd buzzed in. Okay.
Yeah, jaw.
It is the jaw. You have control, and I assume you'd like to roll, right?
You assume correctly.
That was a yes?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I hear you, yeah.
Yes. I would love to roll. I would love to roll the dice there, Mr. Pizzi.
All right, roll the dice. There you go. Ooh, you got double twos for 4. You also got an insurance marker for that.
We'll take out the 4 in the third column.
Okay, yeah, we'll turn that off for now. So you guys can see the screen. Okay. Next question.
Oh.
Cross.
Hold on, Gianni, you didn't take 4 off yet.
Number 4.
Oh, that's right.
It's not just 4; it's 4 plus.
It's 4 plus.
Okay,
it's
now
4
we're
plus
good.
the spin.
Now we're good. Okay, here we go. Cross, star, or rising sun. What symbol appears on all the national flags of the Scandinavian countries? That will be turd.
I'm going to go the cross.
It is the cross.
I would like to roll, Mr. Martindale.
Okay, I should have called myself Gianni Martindale, but all right, whenever you're ready.
Ricky, roll them.
Ricky, oh, I like that. 3 and a 2, 4 or 5.
I'm going in order. Let's take up 5 in column 1.
Oh yeah, you are. You are kind of going in order. All right, next question. Here we go.
What is it?
Milwaukee Brewers, Houston Astros, or the Baltimore Orioles? The home team of what Major League Baseball team is Camden Yards? Yoko first.
That'll be the Orioles.
It is the Orioles.
I'm going to roll.
You're going to roll, okay.
All right, come on, yo. I need a yo. Come on, yo, 11.
Ooh, you got 1 off, 4 and a 6 for a 10.
I'll take the 8 and the 2.
8 and 2. Now you will get the keep bet prize package in column number 3 if you win the round.
All right.
If the price is right.
Well, he knows the price.
Yeah.
All right, next question, players. Golf, swimming, or soccer? The UEFA Champions League is held. Yoko.
Soccer.
Soccer is correct.
I am going to roll.
Gonna roll, okay?
All right, come on, yo.
Everything else is good?
All right, come on, yo. Yo, 11.
Ooh, 6 and a 3, 4, and 9.
Let's take the 6 and the 3 off.
6 and 3, okay. Interesting choice. 7, 8, 9, and 10 are the bad roll, are the good rolls. Electron, proton, or neutron. Electron, proton, or neutron. One of these subatomic particles has a strictly negative connotation. Which one is it? Electron. Oh, turd.
Electron?
Buzzwin, you are correct.
Good luck, Yoko.
Yeah, you want to pass to me? I ain't playing.
That's your opinion.
Whenever you're ready.
All right, roll it. Come on, 7, 8, 9, or 10.
4 and a 3, 4, a 7.
Take the 7 off.
Take 7. Only way you can do that. Now, a 9 or a 10 will give you the win. Actually, a 10 will give you the win. There we go. 18, 22, or 24. How many carats is pure gold? Yoko.
24.
Say that again.
24.
That is correct.
I'm going to pass it over to Turd.
Pass the turd, okay. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, go for it.
Ooh, 6 to 7. However, I will take that insurance marker back from you. Whenever you're ready, go again.
Go for it.
5 to 6, another bad roll. Yoko wins the first game. Yep, you get that prize package, $46,125. Nice prize package for you.
Yep.
And here we go. Move on to game number 2. Now, column 1, still have the washer and dryer, massage chair, the HGTV. We've also added a trip to Boston, worth $5,417, where you can probably see David. And an electric guitar, $2,679. So the total for column number 1 is $15,963. Column 2 still have all the same prizes: e-readers, TV, fuel range, Monte Carlo trip, and elliptical trainer. Still at $24,804. In column 3, we're starting a new column, and that is going to be a Mazda 6i, or $20,885. So, $61,652 is up for grabs, players. Let's get going. Here are the numbers. See? Well, we have a hot column of column 1. You roll 6, you get that $10,000 bonus. In addition to that prize package. Here we go, players. France, Croatia, or Australia? Who won the Davis Cup in 2018? Yoko.
Australia.
And Australia is incorrect. Turn. You have control.
Well, I mean, of course, it makes sense to roll right now.
It does. Everything's good.
Yoink.
All right. Ooh, we got double 5s for a 10. Another insurance marker.
All right, we'll take the 4, 3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1. Mere 4-number combo there. It does work. Ooh, and that is a power combo right there. 2, 3, 4, 9, and 10. Do a 2, 3, 4, and 10 off the board. Everything else good. And you clear column number 1. Yours if you win the game. And if the price is right. First lieutenant, second lieutenant, or lieutenant colonel? Which Air Force rank comes before captain? First lieutenant, second lieutenant, or lieutenant colonel? Which Air Force rank comes before captain? time. That is the first lieutenant. There you go. Next question. Here we go. Jerry Seinfeld, Chris Rock, or Larry David? TV series Curb Your Enthusiasm was created third.
Larry David.
Buzz you in. Larry David is correct.
I'll let him roll.
Let Yoko roll.
All right.
All right.
Roll 'em.
3 and a 5, 4 and 8.
There's only one way to do it. The 8 comes off.
Yeah, you said take the 8 off, right?
Take the 8. Yep.
Here we go with the next question. The NBA, Mad Magazine, or Quaker Oats? Alfred mascot, Alfred Newman is the mascot of Yoko.
Mad Magazine.
Goes to win. I misread it. Still didn't matter. You got it. You didn't need that.
Yep.
Alfred mascot.
Alfred Newman.
Yeah, Alfred Newman.
Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 9. There are 7 numbers still good. I'm going to roll.
Yep, that is 7 numbers. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Roll. Take
1
the 5
and a
off.
4. 4, 5.
Yep, 5.
Who's 6, 7, and 9 are still on the board. Some of the big numbers still off the board. Here we go with the next question. Mitt Romney, John McCain, or Donald Trump? Who was Barack Obama's Republican opponent during his second term?
Mitt Romney.
During his second term campaign, it was Mitt Romney.
Good luck, Yoko.
All right, come on, 7.
All right.
7, 6, 7, 9. Come on. Roll 'em. 6, 7, 9. Take the 7 off.
It is 1 and a 6, 4, 7.
Take the 7.
Take the 7. Okay.
Somebody's got a whole field of 4-leaf clovers in their butt crack.
And only 2 numbers left, 6 and 9.
69, dude.
Yep. Here we go with the next question. Finland, Mongolia, or Paraguay? In 1917, which country gained its independence from Russia? Third.
Mongolia.
You win. Believe it or not, it is Finland.
Mm.
And I'm going to pass it right back to Turd.
Well, passing it right back, okay? Turd, you have 6 or 9 to keep you alive. If not, Yoko wins.
Good luck in the big numbers because I don't have that field of 4-leaf clovers. So.
Well, you do have an insurance marker, Turd.
Oh, that's
right.
I did last time too, and I rolled twice and didn't get it either, did I?
No.
So you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, 6 and a 3 for a 9. You're still in it.
Go figure.
Okay. Take the 9. Players. Only 1 number left. And that is the 6.
They're asleep.
South Africa, or Russia? The charge of the Light Brigade was a conflict between the soldiers of Britain and what other country?
I did not hear the answers on that one.
Let me repeat again. China, South Africa, or Russia? The charge of the Light Brigade was a conflict between soldiers of Britain and which other country? All right, here we go with the next question.
Oh, what was the answer?
Russia.
Okay.
Yeah. Next question. Daisy, violet, or daffodil? What is the national flower of Wales? Daisy, violet, or daffodil? What is the national flower of Wales? All time. Daffodil. Daffodil. Here we go with the next question. Taylor Swift, Ellie Goulding, or Adele? Which female singer suggested that we should shake it off in her 2000 Yoko?
Taylor Swift.
In her 2014 song, Taylor Swift is correct.
Oh, turd.
All right. Roll or pass?
I'm going to pass it to turd.
Gonna pass, okay. Same deals for you. You need a 6 to keep you alive. If not, Yoko wins.
Yay.
Right?
Yep.
2 and a 6 for an 8. However, I'll take that insurance marker back from you whenever you're ready.
Go for it.
Oh, 6 and a 3 for a 9. Game over. Yoko wins. You're going to get a chance at the big number.
Good game, turd.
Yeah, it was something.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, sir, I almost thought you had it at that point.
Yeah, when you're going up against a circuit host, that you're in trouble.
It's true. Anyway, you have a good time with us.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna have that. I'll give you $500 for in total. I'll add that to maybe your NVG money.
All right.
Yeah, I will. I'll do that, and then hoping to have you back maybe in season 2 of High Rollers here on the Network 3000 whenever we can get back going.
All righty.
All right. And now, Yoko, got $47,125 here total. But when we come back, we're going to take a break. Actually, we might get going with big numbers. You're going to hopefully get a chance at $100,000. Don't go away.
America's homecoming week continues with Bugs Bunny's hot tips for a perfect Thanksgiving. First, find the perfect bird, and above all, stay calm. It's Bugs Bunny's Thanksgiving diet next.
All right. The software is loading. There we go. I got it. Let me just post it up on the stream. All right, I'm ready to go. All right, welcome back to High Rolls, everybody. I'm here with our champion, Mr. Scott Yoko. Now you're going to hopefully, you won the game against her. Now you're going to get a chance at $1,000 in our big numbers golden dice. Are you ready for that?
I am ready.
All right. Well, I know you probably know how this works. But for the folks at home, I know it's been a while since I've hosted this. Basically, shut the box. You're now working with the 9 numbers. Just gotta clear all of them at one at a time. Any combination you'd like. If you get for each number you get, you'll get $1,000. However, if you get all of them, you get $100,000.
Nice.
So here we go. Whenever you're ready.
All right, roll.
4 and a 5, 4 and 9.
Let's take the 9 off, please. All right, roll.
1 is 6, 4, 7.
I will take the 7 off.
Taking the 7 off. All the numbers are still good.
All right, roll. Come on, doubles. Doubles.
4 and a 6 for 10.
I will go. I will go with the 2 and the 8.
2 and the 8. I want to say 8 and 2, but still, same thing.
Right. Roll.
Whenever you're ready, okay. 2 and a 6, 4 and 8.
Let's go with the 3 and the 5.
I believe that's the only way you can do it.
Yep.
Now, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, or 11 will give you the win of $100,000. So whenever you're ready.
All right, come on, yo, roll those. Let's roll those bones. Yo, 11.
Ooh, 2 and a 1 for a 3, and that's gonna be it.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, Yoko, 6 numbers. It's $6,000. Add that to your total. That is $47,125. And your total is $53,125 for the special episode.
Nice.
Now you can have here joining us for our next episode, for the special episode. Maybe who knows? Maybe we'll have you back on season 2 of High Rollers whenever we can get back on.
Oh, I would be more than honored to play in
Yeah.
that.
We'll definitely keep you updated on when that happens. But until then, we do that. Don't forget to check out hit that notification button here on the Network 3000 to see when that season 2 of High Rollers is coming. And until then, I'm your host, Gianni Pizzi. Please remember, whatever you do, take care of your shoes. Have a good night, everybody.
All right, that is it for Howard and hello there,
Hey,
Mr. Nova.
what's up?
Doing good.
Thank you, David. Thank you, Gianni.
You're welcome. Have a good night, Yoko. And
I'm going over.
all right, take care, Yoko. And how are you doing tonight, Nova?
I am great. I was watching a movie with my friends on Discord. It is called Hardcore Henry. It's basically like a science fiction action film filmed in first person, which is really rare to see, but it's amazing. It's basically the true definition of what an action film should be, and it's great. That's all I can say.
What year did that came out?
2015.
Okay, 10 years old. All right. And how long is that movie?
What's up?
How long was that movie?
About 96 minutes.
Okay. An hour and a half or so.
Yeah.
On that. I'm not really a movie person, but I love the Christmas or holiday, movies in general. Those
Right.
are those are the classics. What was your favorite holiday movie?
What was my favorite, or what is?
Your all-time favorite.
I would say my all-time favorite Christmas movie would have to be All of the Other Reindeer.
Okay. Those Christmas. I know we're in the spring, but I'm just saying as part of the movie topic, like those type of movies. You always get excited, for the holiday season.
Yeah.
What do you think is the perfect time to watch them? If it's like October or early November, like, can, let me ask you a better question.
Okay.
Do you think it's a good idea for people to watch them in, let's say, mid to late October with the holidays around the corner?
You mean is it okay if they watch them in October?
Yeah, the Christmas movies.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you really want to celebrate Christmas early, then with all means, go right ahead. I mean, I'm not going to stop you. I mean, sure, it may be too early, and you are just celebrating it. Excuse me, celebrating it because you're impatient and you can't wait until the holidays come by. But if you want to celebrate your love for something, then I say, fucking go for it.
Yeah, Christmas is the best holiday of the year, I think personally.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because February, Valentine's Day, everybody hates that.
Yeah, well, nobody likes Valentine's Day. And
Yeah.
even then, I don't really consider it to be a holiday. It's just,
yeah, but don't get the day off from it.
Yeah, but like it's just a regular day where you shop for something, and you take your couple. No, excuse me. You take your boyfriend or girlfriend out for something, and to the people who are single, nothing really happens on Valentine's Day for them. Nothing really.
Yeah. I mean, like St. Patrick's Day. I mean, I like how people wear green, but it's not. We don't get the day off from it either. I mean, in Easter, it's always on a Sunday. I mean, I guess you can say well the holidays of the year, Easter. I think, because you get to actually have a party and celebrate with everybody. So,
Yeah.
So that's, I guess, one good holiday.
Well, at least with
Easter?
St. Patrick's Day, I mean, something that happened. For instance, you get to get drunk on St. Patrick's Day and all that.
You're lagging.
Am I?
Oh, not now. You're good.
Well, okay, yeah. Well, I mean, at least with St. Patrick's Day, even though I don't really consider that to be a holiday as well, at least something good does happen. Well, at least because you get to drink and get drunk and all the other fun stuff. I don't condone getting drunk or anything like that, but just do something that will keep your day going.
And also, it's a sign that spring is coming too.
Yeah.
Let me see. Memorial Day. It's, I guess you could say, another good holiday. I mean, it is another good holiday because of the military of the reserve. And also, of course, the cookout as well. And we also get the day off from it, so that's the second good holiday.
Yeah.
Let me see. The holiday after that is 4th of July. Nobody gets the day off. I think. Because I know people still go to work on 4th of July. But it's still a good holiday because It's another military. It's the day of our independence, so that is gets considered the third good holiday. Because the 4th of July is the birth of our country, which
Yeah.
actually is going to be turning 250 years old soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how about that?
I think it's this year or in a few years. No, I think it's in a few.
Mm-hmm.
Email if you're still there in the chat. Look up for me when is the 250th year because I forgot. When is the 250th year of our country? After the 4th of July, Labor Day. That's another good holiday or another cookout.
Mm-hmm.
And people get the day off from it. And that's pretty much the good holidays for the summer because after that, nobody gets the day off for Halloween. I don't like Halloween because what's your thoughts on Halloween?
It's a bit average for me because I used to celebrate it by going to trick or treating and all that fun stuff. But my last year of trick or treating was like back in 2013. Well, October 2013 to be exact. I was 11 at the time, so being 11 was the last age for me to go trick or treating. I stopped doing it when I was 12 because I didn't know what costumes to wear, and not only that, but I was feeling less motivated to get dressed and go trick or treating and things like that. So it's just I'm not really a Halloween person as much as I used to be. So
Yeah, it's
yeah,
very cool. Very cool when you go trick or treating.
yeah.
That's the part I hate for doing that for a few hours.
Mm-hmm.
So and another good holiday, Thanksgiving. A lot of
Oh yeah.
food.
Oh, that's one of the best holidays actually.
Yeah, one of the most popular holidays. I was asking email like what year that is gonna be. Like is the 250th year going to be this year or is it next year or in 2028? That's what I mean. Oh wait, is it this year? Oh, okay. Never mind. So this year is the 250th year apparently. Oh no, it's next year. Okay, 2026. That makes more sense. Thank you. Yeah, Thanksgiving is one of the most popular holidays outside of Christmas because it's the
Mm-hmm.
start of the holiday season, and you eat a lot of food. I think people eat all day. They don't care if they have food. I mean, full on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Do you watch football on Thanksgiving as well, or no?
I do. It depends on if I feel like it. But yeah. I excuse me. I occasionally watch football on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And Top Brady announced Thanksgiving game last year, which I believe I don't remember what team that was.
Mm-hmm.
Because or because I know the Cowboys play on Thanksgiving every year. It was Detroit that plays every year on Thanksgiving. Um, Cowboys and the Packers. That's how the schedule is. Let me see. And of course, Christmas. Everybody gets Christmas off.
Yeah.
But what is unfortunate is I hear that people don't get the day off after the day after.
What's up?
People don't get the day off the day after Christmas. Like they have to
Oh,
work.
yeah. Police officers, um, truck drivers, things like that.
Yeah, like I believe truly the 26th to the 30th. I mean to the 31st. Uh, and maybe January 1st because people still work. You know, right at the year starts, but everybody is to get that entire 7 days or so off after Christmas,
Uh-huh.
because people still spend time with their family who they haven't seen since the summer or whatever. Like the 26th to the 31st,
Yep.
they should have it off. As for January 1st, I don't know, but what the heck is this nonsense?
We just watched the Minecraft movie. I give it 2 thumbs down.
Oh, boo. I give it 5 thumbs up.
You give it 5 thumbs up?
Yeah, 5 thumbs up.
I've never seen it.
You're on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. 5 thumbs up.
Wow. So you hate the Minecraft movie.
Yeah.
So it's overrated.
What's that?
It's overrated.
Yes, I agree.
I've never seen it.
Well, it's probably for the best. Hey,
I
at
bet
least
the
it was.
Luckiest Man in America is better.
Did you watch that already?
No, but I'm planning on it.
Well, just make sure you don't watch North, okay? Don't
Uh,
watch the movie. Don't watch the movie North.
Oh, I love North.
No. Tell your friend about it.
I hope everyone
your-
liked Matt's game.
Yes. Tell your friend about North.
I will.
Yes. Take care.
I'm gonna have to head out. Have a good night, guys.
All right, you too.
All right. That's Daniel Lewis out there. I'm not sure what that what his friend was, but that's a pretty cool cameo. Let me see. So yeah, December 26th to January 1st or December 31st. Everybody should get that off. You know, I mean seriously. So what is your favorite holiday of all time, Nova?
Well, I mean, I might come off as a dickhead when I say this, but it is obviously Christmas.
You're not wrong. I mean, you're not being a crazy head for that. Because Christmas is, I think, everybody's favorite. Also, another thing I love about Christmas, the music on the radio is just very peaceful. Listening to Christmas music on the radio is great. Now, of course, we were talking about earlier in the other, right before High Waters, we were talking about Wink Martindale, who passed away, unfortunately. Have you watched? I'm not saying it doesn't have to be his game shows, but have you watched any other game shows like a long time ago, if you remember, or just in general?
I'm not technically a game show person, but I do remember watching a couple from when I was a kid, and I think
was it The Price is Right or Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah, it was the Price is Right, Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune. One of the classic game shows on Nickelodeon, like Figure It Out.
Emo might know that.
Yeah. I also like Wipeout, and I also like that one show, Hole in the Wall.
What? Do you have Amazon Prime?
No, I don't.
Because I was going to say, you can watch all of the episodes of Wipeout from whenever they first aired in 2008 or
Okay.
The obstacle course game. So that was
I'll look into it.
Yeah, June 24th, 2008. You can watch all the episodes on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a very, very, very good game show that a lot of people should watch. All right, it is 12:30. I'm gonna go and go to sleep. So.
Me too.
Oh, you have Hulu?
Yes, I do have Hulu.
Oh, okay. So you can also check it out on there.
Yeah. The only reason why I have Hulu is just to watch Grey's Anatomy. Well, at least the seasons with Patrick Dempsey in it, because the show was not. It was not the same without McDreamy, who was my favorite character in the show. But I still watch Grey's Anatomy with Dempsey in it. So
Have you seen the two popular TV shows, Seinfeld and The Office?
Yes, I have. Well, Seinfeld is one of my favorite sitcoms of all time. As for the Office, I don't really care about The Office much. I mean, of course, the American version. It's like, it's funny at times, but it's not really. It's not something I would geek over, unless if you're talking about the British version of The Office, in which yes, I absolutely love that. It's of course Ricky Gervais is a comedic genius, but I like both Seinfeld and the British Office.
I just recently got Netflix earlier this month because I wanted to watch the Red Sox documentary from of the season from last year, and I noticed that they have all the episodes of the Seinfeld, which I've seen a few episodes of TV before. I think they aired them all the time on TV cable anyway.
Well, I thought about getting Netflix at one point, but to me, I'm just like, well, I don't really like that company so much, mainly because
I understand, but
I'm a Blockbuster person, and I wish Blockbuster was still around. But I got really interested in getting Netflix recently because
wrestling.
No, not wrestling, but mainly because the service has 3 of my favorite shows on there, which of course is Dexter, The Amazing Digital Circus, and Shameless, in which are one of the shows I've been obsessed over recently. But well, I mean, not recently, but you get the idea. But anyway, there's some. I mean, they may not have something in common, but there's something about those 3 shows that lead a special place in my heart. So,
yeah, I'm not a big fan of Netflix as well because mostly because there's something wrong back in 2020 about something. I can't remember what it was.
What, the Cuties controversy?
Yes, that. Thank you.
Yeah. That was really disgusting. I don't know why they thought it was a good idea, but
yeah, that's why I never really wanted to watch Netflix. But ever since the Red Sox documentary came out, I'm just like, that was 5 years ago. I'm not paying for it. I had to pay for it, but
even if it was 5 years ago, I would still not use it anyway, because if you put out something that's pedophilic, then it's just considered to be unforgivable. Well, I mean, I'm not sure if that's even a word, but
that was very disgusting.
But long before Cuties was even a thing, I never wanted Netflix to begin with because, again, I'm a Blockbuster person, but also because I felt most of the content that they put out is absolute dog shit. Like, for example, the Death Note movie, which of course nobody liked that, and
but like, as for Netflix, like with the Cuties thing, like I'm never gonna pay for it, but I just found out that I can use my family's. It was part of the Disney. No, it wasn't part. I'm not sure if it was part of the Disney Plus plan, but if it was part of that plan, then maybe that's how they got it. So that I decided to use their account, because I'm not gonna pay for it ever, because of the Curious thing. But since the Red Sox documentary is on there, I'll watch it, and if I'm bored, then I'll watch if Seinfeld's the only way I can watch it on there, then I'll watch it
Yeah.
too. But I'm not gonna use Netflix for anything else because of the Curious thing. So. And I just hate the fact that everything has to be. I mean, I get it that everything has to be on stream, but it's just that, like, we're so used to a long time ago, like, actually go to, like, I mean, I don't think I've ever been to Blockbusters. I don't know if that's
Well,
a thing in my area.
Well, here's the issue with that. Not everything is on stream. So I mean,
Yeah, that's the thing.
If you take a look at the recent purges, it's just no wonder why Alex said that physical media reigns supreme, and I can't blame him because I agree. I agree. Excuse me. I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of things with Mr. Mr. Pizzle says about that type of mania, because like that was old school, and like I just hate the fact that we had there's technology in this generation, this Gen Z generation, which I hate.
Me too.
That's what we have, and I just wish that a long time ago we were still part of that era where all we had was what was it? We had those walkie talkies, we had those
good times.
Yeah. We had those old small TVs that were from the 90s or 80s. I don't remember when those TVs first came out.
Yeah.
But I just wish like those. I mean, I've been looking at like nostalgia stuff like on Facebook, and it's just like one episode. What I'm gonna plan to do is just talk about nothing but nostalgia, because I might do it in the next few episodes, because like everybody should try to go back in those times and carry it in the next generation somehow, because I just really hate the fact that everything has to be on digital. I know that when long time ago we used to record stuff on VHS tapes, even though unfortunately those tapes went out bad, but still, it's just that we had a lot of fun things back then. It's just I don't know. Continue on with your thought on that.
What's up?
Continue with your thought on that of what to say and what you were going to say earlier about this generation.
Well, nothing much other than this generation can kiss my ass. It is absolutely horrifying, and in terms of technology wise, it's just it went too far. I mean, that's great that we are getting some new inventions every once in a while. I mean, we do need that, but when it comes to things like iPads and stuff that cause video rental stores and toy stores to like go out of business, I know I might be copying Billy Joel from fucking excuse me, Billy Joe from Green Day, but
he's a great singer.
Yeah. But he said that he just gets overwhelmed, and I can relate to that. I just get overwhelmed by these new gadgets every now and then.
Yeah, it's hard, but anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. And stay tuned for that topic discussion about nostalgia in probably
Yeah.
in the next 2 episodes. I'm not sure when, but you guys will know soon enough.
Uh-huh.
And that'll be it. I will see you guys this Friday for another episode of Chilling3000 Hangouts. Have a good night.